everybody, it's the Soap Man. It's time to do another soap. I'm doing 100% coconut oil soap today. I've done that before. I'm no stranger to it. I love 100% coconut oil soap. It has just absolutely the most incredible lather. And when you have 100% coconut oil soap, you need to superfat pretty heavily, generally 20%. You usually don't want to do 20% in most soaps because all that extra fat's going to weigh, fat in the soap's going to weigh your lather down. But coconut oil is one exception. You really need a higher percent superfat. So that not only gives you fantastic lather, super hard bar, it also has a heavy percent superfat. So it just really does a nice job on your skin. Looks like I'm doing two batches here. Well, you're actually right. I have two different soaps here I'm going to combine together. Each one is exactly the same. Each one has 100% coconut oil at a 20% superfat. So I have 21 ounces of coconut oil in each one, 5.5 ounces of water in each one, 3 ounces of lye in each one. This particular one has 1.5 ounces of apple sage fragrance oil from Brambleberry. This side over here is going to have 1.8 electric lemonade cocktail fragrance oil from Brambleberry. Why am I doing this? Well, this side's going to be white. I'm using titanium dioxide to whiten it up. This side, take a look at this. I did this one time before. Look at that beautiful color. This is infused with annatto seeds. So this is 21 ounces of coconut oil and 4 teaspoons, about a half an ounce of annatto seeds. I put it in the crock pot for 2 hours and cooked it, and I've let it cool down. It has this wonderful color. Now what I'm hoping to do is to do a drop swirl and then add the hanger swirl. I'm not sure how it's going to happen. It might thicken up too much on me. That's the reason you don't always want to do 100% coconut oil soap. As great as it is, you can't do your fancy complicated swirls because it's just not going to stay thin that long. What I'm hoping, a drop swirl doesn't take that long, and you want a semi-thick soap anyway, kind of like a gravy thick. So it'll pour, but it'll still pierce through, but it's not so thin that they'll mix together. So what I'm hoping to do is get both of these mixed up to emulsification. Go ahead, make sure they're well emulsified and sort of at that gravy stage. Quickly stir in the scent oil, and do the pour. Let's see how it goes. I do have a backup plan. If it gets too thick on me, I'll spoon plop it in. So anyway, here we go. And because this is only going to be one color, I'm going to go ahead and put this in so I can make sure that titanium dioxide is very, very, very well mixed. I'm not going to try to stir it in. It's perfectly okay in this instance to stick blend it in so I get it really well mixed. So here we go. I'm just going to kind of switch back and forth. Glad I have two stick blenders. That's probably all I'm going to do because it's going to thicken up pretty quickly on me. Okay, that's all I'm going to do. And even though both of these scent oils are very well behaving, they behave very well, I have found I do still get some acceleration from them, so I'm going to be very, very careful with them. These are well emulsified, but they are sort of that gravy stage, which is what I want in the pour. Alright, here we go. Yep, that's a good consistency. Now that is probably going to change quickly when I put the scent oil in, even though I'm just going to stir it in. That's one reason I wanted to do this drop swirl, because a drop swirl you can usually do pretty fast. That's holding pretty well. That's keeping a nice consistent fluid, just the way I want it. Alright, let's get this over here in this one and let's pour some soap. Alright, good enough. Alright, here we go. And we're still staying a nice consistency. Good, I like that. Oh yeah, very nice. Alright, get you what you can see. I'm going to pour a fair amount of the white to cover the bottom and get that as the base. Apparently I'm going to make a mess too. These, of course, are not really designed for pouring soap. Now, this one I'm going to pour pretty high and let it pierce through. Pour some more of my white in. Let it pierce through and mix with the orange. This is working out just exactly the way I had hoped. I'm really pleased with this. Okay, I am going to have a pretty fair amount left over. What I'm hoping to do, gosh, I like that top just like it is, but what I'm hoping to do is let this start to firm up a little bit and build a top, but I'm decided I think I'm going to leave it just like it is. So I'm going to put my hanger tool in all the way to the bottom and just sort of do a loop inside. Start over here and do a loop and a loop and a loop, up and down, and that's all I'm going to do. I don't want to swirl or blend the colors together. I do want to swirl them, I don't want to blend them together. Alright, that is actually all I'm going to do. I thought I would put a top on this, but I changed my mind. So, you know what I'm going to do with the excess. I'm going to do the same technique here in the muffin mold. Okay, that's all the white. I'm going to go ahead and scoop this out because I want to get as much out as I can. And I'm not sure if I'm in the picture or not. Sorry if I'm not. Put the rest of the orange in here. This is still staying fluid. I think I got it just right on the stick blending. Okay, there you have it. Now I've made a heck of a mess. I'll worry about that later. But here we have it. Two soaps combined together, 100% coconut oil. And I have 3 of those. Anyway, this is going to set up really hard, really fast. I will probably cut this in the morning before I go to work. So anyway, I will see you for the cutting. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.